Good morning, everybody. I am sorry about my appearance. I am trying to hurry up and get out of here. FMAK is the squad. Got our mommy going hard. We love our father, we love God. Can't believe we made it this far. We on YouTube going hard. Can't nobody judge us but God. Can't nobody judge us but God. Can't nobody judge us but God. FMAK is the squad. Got our mommy going hard. Love our father, we love God. Can't believe we made it this far. Can't believe we made it this far. Can't believe we made it this far. FMAK squad. It is 6 o'clock in the morning, and I have about 15 minutes to walk out the door. So this morning I am on my way. I'm getting dressed while I'm talking to y'all, so I'm sorry. I'm on my way to Manhattan. I gotta go all the way to 34th Street to sit in an 8-hour class to renew my security license. Well, not renew. Yeah, renew my security license. The way it works in New York is you have to take one 8-hour class per year, but you renew your license every 2 years. And yeah, I gotta go renew my license. I know a lot of you may be thinking, like, why do you keep up with these credentials knowing that you're a stay-at-home mom? To YouTube is ran by Jasmine, and I'm 110% sure it's always gonna be here. I'm keeping up with all my licenses, certificates, and all my qualifications to land a good job just in case anything falls through. Now, I'm very thankful and blessed that YouTube is now helping support me and my family, and it is my income, but I'm always gonna have a backup plan. Sorry, not sorry. I am exhausted. I was just complaining about how my kids need to start going to bed on time because school starts back in less than a week. And hold on. School starts back in less than a week, and they're not gonna be prepared for school because their sleep schedule. It's annoying. And here I am tired as hell and have to sit there for a whole 8 hours. Y'all know I ain't for it, but gotta do what I gotta do. I don't like to not have a backup plan. That's just not me. As much as y'all would love to see New York City, Manhattan, it is a madhouse in the morning during rush hour. One, I'm getting on a train. Y'all know I used to take the train 3 and 4 times a day. Now I take the train 1 or 2 times every 4 months. And hopefully I could get in some footage for you all. Of course, I'm not going to be able to vlog in the class, but I will try to vlog some of Manhattan and some of me going there. It's of course going to be billions of people staring at me because that's just what they do, but I think now I'm so comfortable with vlogging that the stares don't really matter. I don't know these damn people. Man, when I tell y'all I'm tired, I don't have no time to do my eyebrows because goddamn, one of my eyebrows is depleted. Yeah, I'm in a rush, so I don't have no time to do any of that. I'm just gonna have to put on what I could put on and go. This is not fun. This is not what I want to do, but it is what I'm gonna do. Wish me luck sitting in this long 8-hour class. Oh, just in case you guys was wondering what license I'm going to renew, it's my security license in New York City. Really quickly, why am I not getting dressed? Where's my clothes? In New York City, in order to obtain a security guard license, you have to take a 16-hour class, an 8-hour class, and then you have to get fingerprinted and all that. Roughly everything comes up to around $300. I did this umpteen years ago, but you have to take an 8-hour class every year and renew your license every 2 years. So Yay, let's go take this 8-hour class so I can keep my qualifications in case I gotta get back out there and get me a job. So we are finished, and I didn't. I completed my 8-hour annual in-service training. Done up. This commute is definitely not something that I look forward to. Go stop by my old job real quick because I was literally right down the block from them. So I'm gonna go stop over there, say hi to my old co-workers, and then I'm going home. I do not miss this life. Like, I can't believe I had to fight this good fight every day, but it definitely does teach you strength and character. This is dope. I miss this stuff.
Oh, that's your vlogger camera?
Mm-hmm. I'm such a vlogger now. Yeah. You want to say hi?
Cute push ups, we doing a banana split. Let me hold the camera.
No banana split.
Come.
Come on, babe. Let's put him in a swing. Let's put this fat boy in the swing. Oh, you going to get in that swing too, booty butt. Hi, beady butt. But babe, watch how fast he fall asleep in the swing. Every time I put him in the swing, he fall asleep. Maybe I put it the wrong way.
What's up, Baba?
How fast he fell asleep. Oh, shit!
Yeah, he tired.
Carter, look. You never cry in the swing, bud. thought something was hurting him. I thought his finger got caught or something because the face he made. Hey, you never cry on that swing. You big boy. Big boy. He said, all right, now you drag it. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to see how high you go before you cry.
Huh? What?
Look at this little girl. You did not come to the park. Excuse me, Faith. Give it up. You didn't come to the park to be on the phone. You could have did that in the house. Thank you.
Mommy, watch me.
Let me see you. Wow, is that slide hot?
No,
You could run through the water, just don't get soaking wet.
I don't want to go in the water.
You don't want to go in the water?
No. Oh, wow.
Hey, Makayla. No, I'm afraid of heights. Don't push me, girl. No, if you push me, you'll be punished for nothing like I'm taking your phone. I'm afraid of heights.
No. 1, 2, 3. Whee! It's my turn. Let me record. What's up, y'all? It's some Funyuns. Not shame. Oh. For something. Wait, what? I'm confused. Highly confused. Watch me. Come on, Faith. Hold him right, hold him right, hold him right. Turn him around. Around, yes. Hold him tight. 1, 2, 3, go. Hi, duty. How about he do it by himself? How you feel, Carter? Say. So let's see. Okay. We're climbing you up. Okay. Now let's get back down.
We are now at another park, the park that's in our neighborhood. If you looked at my Instagram, you'll see what happened. Just a little recap. I try to drive really far out to take the kids to the park because the parks in my neighborhood isn't as nice as the park in different neighborhoods. So what happened was, I'm like sitting in the park with the kids, Leslie over there, I'm on the other side with the kids. I go to sit down and I'm just like, I'm sitting there with the kids or whatever. So I get up to do so. I think I went to put something in the stroller or whatever. This man comes and take both of his hands and palms my ass. And look, I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, are you crazy? Like, what's wrong? I am so upset right now, but I'm like, you know what? And then my kids was around and he didn't speak English, and he's a real old man. If you look at my Instagram, the video was posted because I started recording him. First of all, I didn't understand what the fuck he was saying, and second, I was in disbelief, so I started recording him because I want somebody to translate and tell me what he's saying. So on Instagram, people were saying that he was saying, oh, his medicine made him do it and he's sorry and blah blah blah. And I was just pissed. So I said, you know what? And then the kids go to get on the swing with some kids. And you know, this is a different neighborhood with this brighter, whiter faces. It ain't people like me. The lady gonna tell her daughter, don't play with the black girls. Okay, get your scooters. Let's go get in the car because now it's time to go because I'm going to be in jail. They trying to send me to Sing Sing, and that's a men's facility. Like, you're pissing me off. So you know where I'm at? I'm in my neighborhood. I'm taking them back to the people I know. So we came back here to go to the park over here. Listen, it may be hood, but it's the hood that I know. It may look different, but it's faces that look just like mine. And to other people, this may be scary and all that stuff, but it's regular life to me. The only reason why I drove to the other neighborhood is because their parks are a ton better. They have regular swings, it's cleaner. They have all these different type of slides, rock climbing, all these little stuff. Look what they give us. Look at this shit. Why would you come dump your garbage right here? This is ridiculous. In front of the park where the kids play. Look at all these metal objects. This man, I don't know what to say about it. But yeah, we're here. So now we're in this park. And the girls is playing in the water. And I told them don't get wet, but it's okay. Because we could walk home from here. So they ain't got to get back in the car and wet up the car. I look crazy. Well, I'm gonna be trying to make pork shoulder for the first time ever. When I got home, I realized that I forgot to get the bottle of sofrito. I know y'all probably saying make it yourself. I'm telling you, I don't got time. So I would rather get the big jar of sofrito. But I'm like, you know what? I'm still gonna let my pork shoulder, I'm gonna season it and let it marinate. And I'm gonna wake up in the morning, run to the supermarket and get the sofrito. Because you know, pork shoulder takes hours to cook in the oven. So we're gonna get this seasoned tonight. We're gonna stick it in the fridge and we're gonna continue cooking it tomorrow. First, we're gonna start with making the rub for the sofrito. Let's make that. So as you know, everybody like to cook their food differently. Everybody do things differently. With me, I like things done easy, quick, and good. A lot of people, when they make their pernil, they like, or pernil, or roast pork, whatever you want to call it, they like to stuff it with garlic. They'll put a little adobo and sazon on the top and leave it. Listen, when I cook my food, it has to be seasoned and good. And although you may think I'm putting a lot of seasoning in this rub, it all comes together, and I'm not going to be using all of this. I'm only using half of this. Just trust in my process. Have I ever failed you guys? I've never failed you. Just wait to the end and you see this. And I don't even want to give it away. Just keep watching. So here's my pork shoulder. Is very nice and cleaned. Please make sure you clean your pork shoulder. If you don't, it's gonna have that overly porky taste. Just clean your meat, please. At least clean this. Let's get this bad boy nice and seasoned. So my pork shoulder is nice and clean. I washed it and cleaned it off. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this top layer of skin because I also want to season under it. We're not cutting it off because we still want to keep this, but I'm just cutting it up because I want to put some seasoning under it as well. The skin is still attached. We just cut it up. Next, what you're going to want to do is poke some holes in it. Poke holes, stop Kayla. Poke holes in both sides. With the CV. This is gonna help make sure that all those flavors go through. It's also a stress reliever. So now we're gonna start with seasoning the skin. I just took a little of that in my hand and I seasoned the skin. We're gonna season under it. We're gonna be rubbing that in as well. All that seasoning that y'all see me pour in there, I'm not using all of that. It's just, I usually make enough rub to go for my other meats as well. Make sure that's nice and seasoned. Flip that over. You're gonna season both sides.
Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby boy. Hey, hey, you and me and the big go great together. You and me and the big go great together. You and me and the big go great together. You and me and the big go great together now. Ooh, hey. Ooh, hey. Ooh. Stop it.
So I have this all nice and seasoned. I have both sides nicely seasoned. If I had sofrito, if I didn't forget it, I would have put it on it. But like I said, I'm just going to go get that in the morning. I'm going to cover this and I'm going to let that marinate. As you can see, I still have a lot of seasoning left. Take that foil and cover it nice and tight. And I'm going to let this marinate overnight. So it's early in the morning. That's been marinating and then seasoning all night. I went to the store. I got the sofrito. Heard you can put garlic, poke holes and put garlic in it. I'm not a fan of garlic, especially that overwhelming garlicky taste. But if you are, then poke holes inside and stuff garlic cloves inside. A lot of people like to do that, but I'm not a fan of garlic at all, like I said. I really wish this could have soaked in a sofrito all night last night. But, you know, we didn't have it. So what can you do about it? We didn't have none. I got all under the skin. I'm going to take all this and base it around it. Make sure I stick it inside the holes.
Mom, you get that too?
Yeah. The holes that I poked inside of it, I'm just sticking some of the sofrito inside those holes. Make sure I'm getting under all the flaps. I'm telling you, if I would have had this to soak in last night, good. So definitely make sure you have your sofrito to let it soak the previous night. But this, it was soaking in the seasonings all night, so you know that seasoning done seeped through in there. Now that we have our sofrito all over it, I'm going to cover it very tightly and I'm going to let it sit for about 4 hours without touching it in the oven. Make sure you cover it nice and tight. Also, I put the oven on 325. Don't judge me. My buttons, the numbers rubbed off, but somehow I still know which number is which. As you can see, there is no numbers on that, but I still know where the numbers is at. I gotta call maintenance about that. If you're African American, there's only one setting on the oven. That's it. I don't care what the instructions say. I don't care what nobody says. There's one setting and one setting only. And that's the setting we put all our food on. But we're gonna put this to 325. We're gonna let this sit.
Six hours later.
When I tell you this pernil, roast pork, whatever you want to call it, came out like everything. And the skin is nice and crispy too. You already know we're going to bite into this. So yummy. Cutting into this was everything. We got to try this. Oh, Father God. Come here, girls. Girls, come here. Y'all gotta taste this. And it's so soft. Like, it's not tough. Your teeth sink right through it. Look. Girl. The seasoning. Come here, girls. Try this. Come here, Kayla. You want to try this?
So we're about to taste the chicken.
That's not chicken, baby.
Pork shoulder.
Wait, I want everybody to try.
I want that.
Wait, I want everybody. Here,
They've
here,
already tasted it.
Yeah, but she want to go again. Here, you go. You first.
Next, me.
Okay. Tell me what you
I
think.
want that.
Amazing.
No, just take it, Faith.
Here.
No, how about Makayla? Faith,
All
take
right,
it.
here, Makayla. Here. How that taste?
I want that.
Carter wants some.
All right, I'm coming. I'm gonna get to you. How does it taste, girl?
I just now had a piece, and I want.
Here, you ready for this? Tell me how that tastes.
Look, he really tried. Look at his face.